why they're playing competitive and we're not. But yeah, what the Retry, they really need to do, they really need to shut down that Spectre, but at the same time they got to protect their DOTA, which is very vulnerable to Clockwork Goldman, as we've seen 3 times so far. Basically killing her solo 3 times in a row.
Oh, we're going top, we're going top, we're going top. There goes the dagger. It will be enough for Light to actually escape. It simply sent the dagger backwards. Frost Cone, Starfall goes off. Will there be a leap? Will there be a leap? Will there be more than 100 HP left on him? Yes, there will be. And he'll retreat himself into the Skirmish neutrals. 4 heroes once again committed here from the Retry to try and bring down 1. Spectra is definitely worth the 4 to actually commit there. And now is actually forced to walk all the way back to base here. But still not. Oh, Clockwork! He oldies in! He cogs! He cogs it on! Will the TB go off? Vanguard's almost out. No, he's not. The TB didn't make it. Double A should go down. Tower's hitting him. The Sentinel get the last hit with support going off there. But he just shut down that hero. I'm not quite sure that was a fair trade. But at least he's actually being aggressive and putting initiation in. Oh, NS. TP's out. Starfall goes down. And manages to use the site there to get himself out. I thought Fev might thought that might have been enough to actually kill him. But without a blind arrow, that would have been the only way to kill him. But no joy. Went for the Starfall. Nothing came from it. But wow. Both teams really pulling out stops. This isn't really a lost EU DTS match we're seeing off again. Like, it's not a massive comedy of errors, but this is good Dota. Or exciting Dota, you can put it down to.
Although it was very aggressive by Clock, I didn't like his move to dive in. I mean, it's as you said, it's not really a fair trade. And Clock is a ganker. He needs that money. He's supposed to be getting the money to shut down the carry, while Shaker currently is just on support row. So diving into the tower just to get that Shaker, I'm not sure if that was a good choice.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Whoops, hang on, just currently screwing up with my screen. Not intentional. Viper Strike going down. Vanguard falling himself back. I love that his name is Vanguard. That's just freaking awesome. His name is actually Temka, I think. PGG getting slightly harassed there by the Plague. Wardy's not going to be happy about that one, but the Creep Wave will come up. ES gets the last hit. Going for a fishing arrow. Does spot Spectre at least falling himself back ever so slightly. Clockwork Goblin has moved in towards that mid lane. We did see DOTA swish towards that mid lane for a bit of farm. And now the Skirmish, there's a couple of heroes up there on the top, so they're just falling themselves back here, while DOTA having a bit of farm on the bottom lane. We've seen DOTA go back down towards the bottom lane, but Invoker has actually left that mid lane and headed down towards bot to actually just basically farm and level. He's about to pop level 10, and we're not even 15 minutes into the game. Not, I don't think, amazing farm that's come out, especially with the amount of ganking as well that's been going on. Obviously, at 15 minutes, you expect more than like Treads and Null Talisman in most top-end games, but like no heroes actually clocked up. Well, we got 63 and 61 is our highest, and that is from Beast as DOTA, and 61 as Invoker. So as far as the CS battle goes, DOTA's just that little bit ahead, but you'd expect it with the Mystic Snake, but it's just very raw items. This game is like getting to tier 3 items. We're not really going to see our first one, I reckon, until maybe 25-30 minutes into this game. And we're going to Vanguard on Spectra. I think Spectra will probably be the first person who will actually have enough money to even consider a tier 3 item.
I think Spectre had
oh no, User! How do you get caught out twice? The Clockwork Goblin had him trapped inside the cogs. The shield is up, trying to retreat through. ES has actually TP'd himself in, as well as Potom coming in to save the day. Spectra, Light, tried to haunt on top of that one. Rocket is flying down. It won't get the kill. It will damage off a little bit more. But 77 HP. DOTA retreating itself out. And now Elazor in spirit form is trying to run himself back away from Light, who will easily munch him up right now. Rocket goes off. The Sunstrike even giving a bit of a hand. Spectra, oh no! Caught inside the Light, or he is the Light. Stun goes down. Still doing the damage. Clockwork Goblin coming in. Invoker's a pull. Oh! Right in front of Light's eyes. Leap goes out. Fab trying to escape. He does have the extra speed, but Double A pops off the rocket. Manages to get the kill. Now CM comes in. Frost Cone after the Nova. Medusa has entered as well. Dagger goes off again. Invoker getting a little bit too close for comfort. They still get the kill on CM with Double A once again coming in for the last hit. DOTA will fall herself back there. G will basically play the intimidation role there on the bottom lane. But we do see 2 kills there for Double A. 5 to 11. Wow, DTS is playing aggressive. And there goes the top tier 1 tower in the hands of NS. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. In fact, I think I'm going to change my lord to DTS.
Yeah, DTS currently leading the kill scores 11-5, and I do believe also the towers. They've pushed 1 tower so far, if I seem seeing it correct. But have the Retry actually, have they got that mid tower?
Yeah, mid tower's gone.
Yeah, they got it. Okay.
Well, there you go. Soul Ring's completed on Earthshaker. 17 minutes with boots. It's taken him a while, but has been a very, very aggressive game though. Well,
it's not been easy. It's not been easy.
No. Both teams are really making each other work. Like, there's been a lot of mistakes coming out from both teams, but I think a lot of the mistakes have also been forced. Like when you have this kind of pressure applied, like if you're not used to it, you will make the mistakes. It's just bound to happen. And like you've kind of got to learn to deal with it and make the most of what actually happens. But like, oh man, Clockwork Goblin got arrow, but he's actually managed. Dred's got the kill there on PGG already, and now Ollie's himself on top of Fev. Look for the cogs. Dagger, not actually, did actually come out. Is holding Fev in place. He won't have the launch, and Wish Doctor throwing down the Oldie from the high ground. NS walks away with a double. That's what you get as a Witch Doctor bouncing stun to get the last hit in, and then his ultimate on top. 5-14 so far. We've got to save this game again.
This is looking very, very bad for the Retry.
Yeah.
DTS leading by a huge amount of kills, and Spectre not getting killed at the moment. She's basically left to free farm, and an early Radiance on her is just would be very, very strong. And currently they have the position to do that. I'm not quite sure how PGG's picks should work that out. Coddle, obviously, he's got that mana regen for heroes, but he's more for support. It's just, I'm pretty sure that they sort of wasted the lane. Letting Shaker farm on that top lane didn't work out. Well, all he did was just spamming his fissures in, which actually, together combined with the Illuminate of Coddle, just pushed the creep wave to the tower of him all the time. So DTS is so Light Spectre could farm all the time.
Yeah.
So I sort of think that his plan backfired, and currently DTS they're in a far stronger position right now. The only hope of the Retry is currently DOTA farming up, but it's not looking well at the moment.
No, there goes Roshan as well. We now have an Invoker running around with an Ultimate Orb and an Agassi Immortal at 19 minutes. Yeah, this is starting to look very, very nasty for the Retry. They got a lot of work ahead of them if they want to try and bring this game back again. TP down towards bottom lane, so they're going to try and make the most of something down here. DOTA, once again, popping off the Mystic Snake to try and slow down this approach on the bottom. And now NS over commence. He will go down, and it's now one hero down. Venomancer as well as Invoker are down there. There goes the leak, just popping itself off for a second. As Beast trying to make the most of his freaking Plague Wards, slowing him down. And Invoker and Venomancer just keeping those wars down there, just basically annoying them on that bottom lane. The Retry still thinking there's a lot of heroes down there. It's just Venomancer making an issue for himself as Invoker is headed towards Min already. The run actually...
Invoker?
Yeah, actually, Invoker really pushing hard. Clockwork Goblin on the back of a DD rune. Now we will see actually a shot come out from PGG. The Glimp has popped off. They're going to hold Invoker in place. Fidget goes off. G's in trouble. Magic Wand charges do go. T1 tower goes down. Starfall goes off. And Invis arrow. Oh, double A. The tower is destroyed. And Invoker now, Agassi Maul does actually pop off. It was an Invis arrow that did it. Light brings down Sweets. We've just lost our CM. There's, he haunted himself right on top. That's the Spectra. Clockwork Goblin. Rocket pops off again, giving a bit more help to actually push down these lanes. And, well, PGG will make short work of this push with one blast right over the top. And ES gets more money from the Fissure. Wonder if they're just trying to get a Blink Dagger on top of him right now. But this bottom tower is now going to be pushed. So instantly DTS rotate to try and control this map. Oh, clockwork, clockwork, Fev, leap. Thank you for leaping. In fact, I think that's what AA was waiting for. Light actually claiming another kill on the bottom lane here. And, oh no. Bottom lane is ripped. And, Potom is still on the run here from AA, who wants to get close enough to pop it up. And there goes the ulti. And 1, 2, 3 hits. Fev goes down on the top. It is 6-17. And DTS showing they've still got what it takes. Pushing out this bottom lane now. They will easily claim this tier 2 tower with another 20 seconds to go before the Sentinel actually get at least 4 heroes up, let alone 5. That's still now another 23 seconds from this point. And tier 2 tower is very easy for them. Even looks like they're going to push it in a little bit further, but they're not going to get very far, I don't think. We will actually see the Retry TP themselves back and successfully defend this one. But Slash so far, DTS, they're getting stronger and stronger with every minute that passes.
Yeah, currently it does look like a very, very hard raid, to be honest. It's not really balanced. Spectre is just... how much gold does Spectre have at the moment?
32, I think. Now to 3,400. Radiant's not far off.
Yeah, only 4. Yeah, and Radiant's Sacred Relic is really, really not far off. Invokers are also closing in on his sheep, I think. And yeah, okay, Isaiah does have his mecha up, but still that's not going to help that much.
I love even the rune control that's coming out from DTS. The amount of times I've seen, even a sidestep from Clockwork Goblin to avoid the arrow. But the amount of times I've actually seen a DD rune sitting on top of Clockwork Goblin, it's more times than my twitching I can actually count right now. This is...
Currently it's
yeah,
it's major outplay.
It is. It really is, but DTS, they haven't lost racks. Until they've lost racks, I doubt the GG call is going to come out. However...
No, the GG call is not going to come, but if DTS, if they are not making any major mistakes anymore, they already got this game in the bag. That's just, they have map control, their Spectre is farmed, Clock is a big annoyance, they can push like no tomorrow, and yeah. Sort of, if one Spectre just gets a Radiance and pops off her ulti, all these weak support heroes like CM and Kotl will just die left and right just from his ulti. So currently, I'm sorry to say that, but this game is pretty much over. Invoker already having his sheep as well. That does not. This definitely does not look well. It's just, yeah, Sacred Rider being flown out to Spectre. So the Radiant Recipe will follow suit very, very soon as well.
Yeah, this is getting beyond like a comeback kind of style. But then again, I said that before, and well, I say that and I get proved wrong pretty damn fast. So I'm always very, very cautious to actually call the game GG, especially before it is actually officially GG. There's always a glimmer of hope. And now that I've watched that movie, I'm expecting Ogre Magi to actually gank Clockwork Goblin. just floating around in my head right now. But Specky farming up that mid, get that last hit, and is now about 700 gold away from completing the Radiance. At which point, Haunt will go off, heroes will go down, and even like, God, AA, is he? Potom's dead on the bottom lane. The fact that Potom is actually dying is something seriously wrong right now, because Potom does actually literally have an escape mechanism. It's called a leap. And you can get yourself out there as long as you're facing the right direction. The mini stuns, they're going to